Hi, I'm Aligar Lingappa, Assistant Professor, Government, Postgate College, Sirigupa. Today's my chapter is alternating current, and then my topic is RC filters. Today I'm going to explain what is filter, what are RC filters, which are the different types of RC filters, then what are the applications. Filters means a filter is an electrical circuit that is designed to pass a specified band of frequencies while attenuating all the signals outside that band. The main concept of filter is which allow only a particular band. That means a particular range of frequency, so called a specified band, is known as filter. It is a frequency selective circuit. The filters are basically classified as active filters and then passive filters. So that means a frequency selective circuit. The filters that can be classified into two types, active filters and then the passive filters. They are used in circuits which require the separation of signals according to their frequencies. So that means the filters they can be used to separate the different range of frequencies. So usually the filters that can be used in communication signals, communication and signal processing. So commonly used filters are low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, band reject filter, all pass filter and universal filters. So these are some of the examples for filters. These are used in various fields. Somewhere low pass filter is used, somewhere high pass filter is used, so like that. Then what is a low pass filter? Then what about a high pass filter? Then a band pass filter. So similarly, we have, I think, different types of filters. Filters can be placed in one or two categories of passive filters and active filters. Passive filters include only passive components such as resistors, capacitors and inductors. Active filters which include active components such as op-amps in addition to resistors and capacitors but not inductors. If suppose the electrical circuit, if it have op-amp, then we say that active filter. That means in case of passive filter, the filter circuit which consists only resistor, capacitors and then inductors. So that is the difference between passive filters and the active filters. There are advantages of active filters over passive filters. All the elements along which op-amp can be used in the integrated form. Hence, there is a reduction in size and weight. That means they are compact, smaller in size, easily portable, because all the elements such as op-amp, then the such as resistors, they can be used in the integrated form, weightless and very small size. The op-amp again can be easily controlled in the closed loop fashion, hence active filter. A signals is not attenuated. Such signals that can be controlled easily in case of op-amp, in case of active filters when compared to passive filter. The op-amp has a high input impedance and a low output impedance. The op-amp has high input impedance and low output impedance. Hence, the active filters using op-amp do not cause loading of the source or load. So, usually in case of op-amp filter, input impedance is high, then the output impedance is low, such that there is no overload, loading of the source. So, these are the advantages of active filters over passive filters. Limitations of active filters. So, the finite bandwidth of the active devices places a limit on the highest frequency of operation. The finite bandwidth of the active devices places a limit on the highest frequency of operation. A reasonably good filter performance can be achieved approximately up to 500 kilohertz. As against this, passive filters can be used up to 500 megahertz. So the active filters, they can be used only up to 500 kilohertz, whereas the passive filters, they can be used up to 500 megahertz. So the limitation of active filter. The active elements are more sensitive to the temperature and environmental changes than the passive elements. So very sensitive material, so like op-amp, it is more sensitive towards temperature. So that is the limitation of active filter. The requirement of DC power supply is another disadvantage of the active filters. That means in case of active filter, for action process, we must require a DC power supply. So this is another active filter limitation. So these are the limitations of active filters. Then a low pass filter. What is low pass filter? It is a filter that passes signals with a frequency lower than a selected cutoff frequency and attenuates signals with the frequencies higher than the cutoff frequency. So simply the filter which allows the lower frequency signals. So the filter which allows only signals below the cutoff frequency, lower frequency signals, but which does not allow the signals of frequency higher than the cutoff frequency, so called low pass filter. Then what is high pass filter? It is an electronic filter, no doubt, that passes signals with a frequency higher than the cutoff frequency. and which attenuates signals with a frequency lower than the cutoff frequency. So, the filter which allows only the signals of frequency greater or higher than the cutoff frequency, which does not allow the lower frequency signals, which allows only the higher frequency signals, so called high pass filter. Then band pass filter, also known as BPF or pass band filter. It is defined as a device that allows frequencies within a specific frequency range and rejects, that means attenuates frequencies outside that range. So look here, band pass filter means where the filter which allows the frequency only a certain range, which does not allow the frequency lower than that range and higher than that range, which allows only a specific range, so called band pass filter. Band stop filter, it is just a reverse process of band pass filter. A band stop filter known as a notch filter blocks and rejects frequencies that lie between its two cutoff frequency points, passes all those frequencies either side of this range. That means the filter which does not allow the signals of a frequency of a specific range, which allow the signals of frequency lower than that of a specific range, then higher than that of a specific range, which stop block only a certain range of frequency, so called a band stop filter. Just to see the diagram. So the diagram which gave an idea about low pass filter, high pass filter, and then a band pass filter, band stop filter. Just see the diagram, first diagram, that indicates low pass filter. So that means which allows only the frequency less than certain cutoff frequency, so called, which allows only lower frequency range, which does not allow the higher frequency range, so called low pass filter. Then a second graph that indicates high pass filter, which allow the signals of frequency greater than the cutoff frequency, which allows higher frequency range, does not allow the lower frequency range, so called high pass filter. Then the third diagram, band pass filter, just see the diagram which does not allow the frequency lower and lesser than that of the specific range of the frequency signals, so called band pass filter. Band stop filter, just it is a reverse process of a band pass filter. That means which does not allow the signals of a specific range, which allows the signals of frequency, that means lower frequency range and upper frequency, that means higher frequency range. So the graph for low pass filter, high pass filter, band pass filter, and then band stop filter. Cutoff frequency FC is equal to 1 by 2 pi RC because of Foster filter. The cutoff frequency for a low pass filter is that frequency at which the output voltage equals to 70.7% of the input voltage. Above the cutoff frequency, the output voltage is lower than 70.7% of the input and vice versa. The cutoff frequency for high pass filter is that frequency at which the output voltage equals 70.7% of the input voltage. Above the cutoff frequency, the output voltage is greater than 70.7% of the input and vice versa. The cutoff frequency value of the low pass filter must be higher than the high pass filter. So, the cutoff frequency of the high pass filter is 1 kilohertz and cutoff frequency of the low pass filter is 30 kilohertz. So, that means always the cutoff frequency of low pass filter is greater than the high pass filter. Then what about the applications of filters? Our filter circuits are used to eliminate background noise. They are used in radio tuning to a specific frequency. Used in preamplification, equalization, tone control in audio systems. They are also used in signal processing circuits and data conversion. Filter circuits are extensively used in medical electronic systems. So look here, they are used to eliminate background noise. They are used in radio tuning to a specific frequency range. They are used in preamplification, equalization, tone control in a audio system. Used signal processing circuits and data conversion. They are used extensively used in medical electronic system. So these are the applications of filters. Then advantages of filters. The advantages are they are economical or cost effective. Unlike passive filter circuits, active filter circuits require power supply. Then disadvantages of filters. The disadvantages are circuits are bulky, limited bandwidth, increased sensitivity to variation in circuit parameters. So advantages, they are economical or cost effective. Unlike passive filter circuits, active filter circuits require power supply. The disadvantages, circuits are bulky, they have a limited bandwidth, increased sensitivity to variation in circuit parameters. Thank you.